Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Virgo for the whole of December 2016. This month is one that could be quite joyful for you. Yes, it will be joyful for you. There is the energy of joy, and that's because Mercury, the planet of communication, on the 2nd is going into your position of happiness, creativity, love, soulmates, playfulness, children, all those wonderful, joyful things. And it's there for a while and you're like, yeah, you're sort of feeling quite bouncy and optimistic, and you know how to make other people laugh, and you are at your beautiful, quick-witted self because, of course, you are ruled by Mercury. So that's a good start to the year, and we need it really, because Venus, the planet of love, is going into your position of kind of trying to make your relationships perfect. Now, of course, that's great, but the only danger is being critical of yourself or of them. Try and make allow your relationships to evolve and grow, but there is no such thing as perfect. But your Mercury, Mercury is going to help you lighten things up and make things work. That's a Freudian slip. Make things worse, make things work. So you are able to kind of be very jolly indeed. And, you know, there's a great chance for you to improve relationships this month. Now, the Sun, Saturn and Saturn are conjunct, trining Uranus. So there's a lot of deep stuff going on around family. There may be something in your family already that's bothering you. Let's say you had an ill relative, or there are things going on for you connected to other people, and you're like, oh God, you know, I've got such love in my heart, and it's quite difficult to deal with this time of year. Or even if somebody died in the past, this is the kind of time of year when all those feelings come to the surface. But you are committed to putting your effort and your kindness and your love into the people in your life now. And also, you don't want any bad influences coming in from the past. Now, of course, at this time of year, all sorts of people pop back up, and there are situations and maybe family occasions where we meet people that may be tricky, but you're able to handle it with the charm at the moment. But you will be feeling things, so don't give yourself a hard time. If you're going through a difficult emotional time connected to home or family, or it's bringing up memories of a time in the past where you had a hard time, please be kind to yourself, be soft with yourself, nurture yourself, and talk to your friends for support. Now, what else is happening? We have a full supermoon on the 14th, and this supermoon gives us a peak experience, a peak emotional experience, and gives us signs, symbols, dreams, and our intuition is focused on one area. And for you, it's all about your career. You may have a real aha moment where you go, right, this is what I need to do, and this is where I'm going. The 15th, I have to say, is challenging for all of us, and that may be the day that some of your intense unconscious fears or wounds may rise to the surface, but you're able to handle it. You've done a lot of work on yourself. This is a time, you know, surrender to what's going on, but try to avoid getting into a war with someone. Something may reach a peak then. We also have a double fire trine on the 18th, which is giving you the power to burn away any past pain and burn away any fears or insecurities or doubts about your power in the world. On the 19th, Mars is helping you with your relationships by going into a position that is all about love. You're feeling very sexy, you're feeling that your sensual mojo is turned back on, and you are very flirtatious, and you want to physically love and cuddle the people that matter to you, and you have energy to sort things out. Mercury goes retrograde on the 19th. That's always tricky for you. There may be some things you have to deal with from the past. Were you self-destructive in the past when it came to your joy and happiness? Is there something in the past you need to remember in order to be happy? Did you used to communicate in a different way to express your happiness? All of these things are what Jupiter's going to remind you. The good news is, on Christmas Day, whatever you believe in, it's a holiday in most places. But if you are in a place where there isn't a holiday, nothing matters, because this is a fantastic energy. We have Venus trine Jupiter, Jupiter sextile Saturn, Uranus opposition Jupiter, which actually isn't that bad news. And actually that's the 26th, so don't worry. We have Saturn trine Uranus. It's a day to build on your closeness with family and friends and to really connect with people. We have Uranus going direct on the 29th, which makes your life easier. Things have been pulling on your past and now it's better. And in fact, you're ready to step into your power and you're ready to deal with things. On the 29th, great day for you as we have a new moon in your position of creativity, joy, happiness. It's taking you to the next level. It's a new beginning of creativity, a new beginning of joy, and you feeling at peace within yourself and contentment, dare I say, and happiness. Regardless of what's going on in your life, there is that little shining beacon of hope that's awakened in your heart, or awoken in your heart. Anyway, I'd like to thank you so much for your support in 2016 and send you a ton of good vibes and love for a fabulous 2017. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much for watching this. Lots of people email me and say, do I do astrology or psychic readings? And I don't have time at the moment, but I do have a fabulous team of award-winning psychics who are brilliant, and I hand-pick them myself. They really are a cut above. Anyway, here is a little video all about them.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul.
People phone up and seem quite shocked that I can give them information, and I say to them, well, you're phoning a Michele Knight line and we are meant to be the best.
I like to think that it's a very individual feeling that that person's experiencing, that they get from me something that they feel is quite integral.
Time out where we can really spoil ourselves.
But they're still quite shocked when you give them very accurate information.
And I feel integrity is a huge part of it for me, because without that I wouldn't be doing this work.
It's about guidance, it's about hope.
A reading is a buzzy feeling, helping people have clarity, I think.
I love that light bulb moment. When I finish work, I come off the phone and it's like, yeah, I've made a little bit of a difference.
That really gives me butterflies in my tummy.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go, and also they shouldn't be fearful and it's non-judgmental.
I only work with integrity, so I don't give you, what you might want to hear.
I hope that people walk away feeling uplifted, clearer, more powerful, more sure in their own intentions, and more aware of what they can change.
I guess I do guide people. I'm just a little hesitant to say I am a guide. One always thinks of guides as being so revered. But I do think I am a catalyst, and I think that's how a clairvoyant should be seen, the catalyst to make a positive change.
Having a reading with me is kind of like sitting down with an old friend and having a hot chocolate on a winter's day.
Because doing readings is a process of trust between your guide, spirit, and what you're delivering for the client. When I get validations, it's amazing.
There are no words to express the fulfillment that you get from seeing somebody in power and bring joy back into their lives.
It's like a eureka moment when somebody gets it. I feel it. I feel that they've got it. I want to get to the bottom of their problem and try and solve it.
It's heartfelt in here when I read for a client.
It's about empowering.
I love making a difference to people's lives, and I love hearing back from regular clients how their lives have changed.
It's not a job to me, it's a vocation in life.
It's a passion of mine, and it doesn't feel like a job.
They're not my readings, they are your readings, they are your guidance. I'm only a conductor of it.
Basically, I'm just the middleman, it's not me. So I never know what's going to come out, and sometimes I'm as shocked as what the client is.
What is great is when they come back again and say, oh Maya, you were right about that. You hit the nail on the head. How did you know that?
And that's what makes it all worthwhile.